So this lesson is going to be based on a book written by Michael Gerber called E-Myth Revisited. You may have read E-Myth. Great book. If you haven't read E-Myth Revisited yet, you should. So this lesson comes from that E-Myth Revisited book. It's the 3 I's of a business owner. So the first I, which is the one that we all want to be, is the entrepreneur. This is one of those words I should have written before we started because it has so many letters. All right, so as the entrepreneur of your business, which way, if I were looking, I'm going to draw an eyeball, which way would I be looking as the entrepreneur? Hopefully your answer is forward. They would be the visionary. That's really where the entrepreneur should be spending all of their time, is looking into the future, seeing into the future and shooting towards those goals. So the entrepreneur should be looking forward and up. Make sense? So let's talk about the second hat that the business owner wears. We all know this one. It's the manager. How many of you wear that hat? A lot. I know I do. So if we're talking again about direction, the entrepreneur is looking forward. What direction do you suppose the manager is looking? If you said in the rear, in the past, you're absolutely correct. Because what are managers doing most of the time? Managers most of the time are pulling reports, looking at things that have already happened and analyzing them. So their eye is always looking at the past. So the third and final hat, although there are probably a million other hats, but based on this book, the third hat that most of us wear is the technician. So from the technician's perspective, which direction do you think they might be looking? If you said here and now, you're absolutely correct. You guys are going to love this picture when I expose it. It's the little bloodshot eye. So these are the 3 main hats that we would wear. And in Michael Gerber's E-Myth Revisited book, he talks a lot about those of us who got into business because we love something, because we're passionate about something, spend a lot of time in this area down here. This is working in our business, if you're familiar with that term, versus working on your business. So how much time do most business owners spend in the entrepreneurial role? How much time do you spend being an actual entrepreneur and looking forward? If you said about 20% or less, you're absolutely right. Most business owners spend 20% or less time being the actual entrepreneur of their business. What about the technician's role? Probably, what do you say? 25%? Not 50%. Maybe it's 50% for your business, but about 25% here, which leaves us with spending most of the time in a technical role. At 55%. And here's the last thing that I want you to think about. If you have a technician on your team, or if you have technical roles on your team, whatever that looks like, how much do you pay that person an hour? Maybe somewhere around 15 to 20 bucks an hour. So we pay them 15 bucks an hour. On average, we pay our managers about 40 to 50 bucks an hour. I'm just throwing some numbers out there. So if you as the entrepreneur, who should be worth and making infinity, $100 an hour or more, whatever it is that you want to make, do you really want to pay yourself $15 an hour doing technical work, or are you ready to delegate or eliminate some of that work that you've been doing down here and really concentrate on your business and really get back out of the business exactly what you're worth? Thank you guys for watching. This is 3 Eyes of a Business Owner, based on the book Michael Gerber wrote called E-Myth Revisited.
You can reach me at 281-217-4951, or you can email me at tstetzel@focalpointcoaching.com.